Greetings all my dreamers and dreamettes. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Also, if you want to support the brand, it's inspired by dreams.shop. Black entrepreneur, just trying to make things work. Alright, today's episode, I wanted to break this whole thing down that's been going around social media of just having good friends and bad friends. And I came across an interview that really was touching, and I kept rewinding it back and back again. And it's the Oprah and Gail interview. Now, in this interview, they explain how their friendship came to be and how tight they are as friends and just the bonds that they share between each other that not a lot of people really paid attention to. Let's get it. The power of friendship. See, what people don't understand, there are all types of friends or all types of people that come into your life, but not every person you can actually say is a friend, somebody you can count on. And let's just go through just a few different situations, and you guys let me know down below if you have been through any of these situations that we're about to see, and let me know, do you have a best friend or someone you can call on and tell them anything about anything? Let's check it out.
These are the top 5 red flags of your besties. And if you have some of these traits, you may also be the red flag. All right, you're still here, so let's get into it. Number 1, boy crazy. Everything I'm mentioning in this video is on a spectrum, so you're either really low in this or really high in this. If your bestie is boy crazy, every conversation you have with them eventually leads back to men. Their life revolves around men. They're obsessed with both male attention and being in a relationship. They will prioritize their romantic relationships over their friendships, so once they get a partner, you may not see them until 2075. Most likely, they have pick-me energy, and they will throw you under a bus for a man in a heartbeat. Next up, we have the victim. The victim always needs to be saved. She's the queen of sob stories, and something is always going wrong in her life. She's gonna need to lean on you at all times. The victim is never in control of their life. And when you investigate their story, sometimes you're like, that could have been prevented.
That's a fact.
The victim is very stubborn, and no matter what advice you give them, they will never listen to it. They will never grab the bull by the horns, and instead, you're gonna be left frustrated as hell. If you're empathetic, you may feel bad for the victim, but they may also turn into an energy vampire who calls you and leans on you at all times, and even if you were at a high, by the time you get off the phone with them, you at a low.
It's genius.
The truth of the matter is, they are addicted to being the victim, and there's nothing you can do about it. This one is very triggering to me. This is the red flag of opportunistic. Opportunistic bestie is friends with you for a reason. They are looking for the next come up through people. These people are very shallow, and they will abandon you for the next person for whatever reason. Be someone that has more money than you, someone they think has more social status, someone that they think just has something, and they will latch on to the next person. These people are cold, and there are no real emotional connections with them, but boy, do they know how to turn on the charisma and the charm when they need to. They have people in a hierarchy in their minds. They are obsessed with people's careers and jobs, and they're very much focused on leveling up, but it will come to a detriment. This person will step or stomp on your head to get to where they're going with no hesitation. Number 4 is Little Miss Me, Myself, and I. I'm all for self-love and self-care, but this person takes it to another level. They are first, second, and third in their life. Is she narcissistic? Hell yes. Does she love you? You don't know. You will pretty much be a glorified assistant in this relationship. Will she remember your birthdays, your kids' names, most details about you? Hell no. This relationship is very one-sided, and she will expect you to do a lot of things for her. You could be on the phone with her for 2-3 hours. She won't ask you one question about yourself. If you have this friend in your life, you need to probably go into therapy, counseling, or being an assistant, because at least you could get paid for your services, sis. Saving the best for last, this is the finale. We have bad mind. Bad mind is a Jamaican word, yes, I'm Jamaican, which describes someone who's malicious, competitive, wishing horrible things on you, very jealous, and they keep it on the low. This friend is the ultimate hater, and the easiest way to actually spot them is through their hateration, because they will be hating on a lot of people.
That's a fact.
They may say things like, why do they get so much attention? Why do they get so much love on social media? Why do they think they're so cute? Something of that sort. Everyone rubs them the wrong way. Remember, if they can't feel good things for other people, they can't feel good things for you. This person is plotting on your demise. They are competing with you. They are not wishing you well, and they keep you close so they can spy on your life. This is the most toxic red flag there is. If they feel you pulling away, they will be upset. They will say you changed up. They will not like you glowing up, growing up, doing anything to level up. It's all a threat to them. Bad mind is present in a lot of movies where a friend ends up, these things happen in real life. They happen on screen. They are threats to your survival, your success, your secrecy, anything you have going on. Cut them off like cancer. Get rid of them. Don't feel bad about it, and make sure you do it quickly.
I don't care how y'all try to slice it. The girlies with the least amount of friends are the realest ones, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, they're not just going to sit in your circle and be copycats. They're not going to follow you. They don't yes man to everything that you got to say. They're going to hold you accountable, and they're going to say, girl, you're wrong when you're wrong. Number two, they're not dealing with your buffoonery. Like, I am the type of friend that if you're in the wrong, I'm going to tell you, girl, no, you was wrong for that. I don't care in what situation. If you bring it up to me and you want my opinion, keyword, bring it up to me. I don't ask you about it. You bring it to me and you want my opinion as your friend, I'm going to tell you the truth, regardless if you like it or not. A lot of y'all need friends that's going to be honest with y'all and not sit in your face and be like, girl, yes, you was right. No. Sis, you were wrong, and I'm going to tell you you're wrong in a respectful way because you're my friend, but I'm also going to let you see both sides of the spectrum and let you decide between where you want to be and what aligns more with you. But I'm not going to sit in your face and agree with everything you got to say just because you're my friend.
That's a fact. Facts.
So I like rolling with a small group of girls and friends because if my business ever get out, I know who told my business. I know who's running behind me, behind my back, telling something that I did not tell you. Another thing, if I tell you something, there's no reason, no reason, rhyme, or whatever for your other friend that I don't know, that's an acquaintance, should know my business. It's not their business.
That's a fact.
And that's another thing that a lot of people have going on. If I tell you something as my friend, your friend that live in Alaska shouldn't know my business. You get what I'm saying? And then next, y'all are really unsupportive, like so unsupportive. Like, it's kind of crazy. You would think the people that are in your circle that do these things with you, that, you know, hangs out with you, that, you know, cries with you, that talks to you about deep, dark stuff for real, or whatever the case is, whatever friendship means to you and however you define it. It's kind of crazy to me how they can be the most unsupportive people. And one thing that I realize is that a lot of people that know you will not support you, okay? It is strangers that will support you over the people that know you, friends, family, whatever have you, because they don't want to see you get to be the person that you're supposed to be.
That's a fact. Facts.
Number two, they can't separate the person that you're going to become in order to be the person that you are right now.
That's a fact. Facts.
So there's a lot of sacrificing that has to come with you elevating and being a different person. And sometimes you may not align with those group of people anymore, and that is okay. The main thing that I learned, especially within this year and the past 2 years, that I am outgrowing a lot of things that I used to do that I don't want to do anymore. It's just, it's old. It is so old. Also, another thing is I am honestly there for my friends. Like, if you're going through a dark period of your life or a dark season, I'm not going to tell you, girl, you get like 2 phone calls to vent with me on the phone. No, I get it. You're having a bad day. If you got to call me every other day or whatever, or, you know, you just really want to talk to me, being a friend is someone that's going to listen to you and be there with you, okay? I'm not saying you got to call every single day because we're grown and we all have things going on. But if you don't have nobody else to reach out to and you have nobody else to talk to about, you know, just mental health or just things in general that you feel like you just just want to get off your mind because it's better out than it is in, and you don't have nobody else to trust, if you're my friend, pick up the phone and call me. You can call me. And a lot of times I realize, like, when I don't pick up the phone and call people, it's because I really don't trust you like that. I don't trust you with the information that I would want to share with someone. You're not the person that comes to my mind immediately when I go through things, because you're just not really, I know you're really not my friend for real.
That's a fact. Facts.
So why would I share information with you where I already feel like you being sneaky and shisty in the first place?
Did you all see that TikTok of this Congolese girl saying that she had gotten a promotion and her group of friends were like, okay, like, let's go out and celebrate, like, you know, dinner or drinks or something like that. And so they all go out and she goes to the bathroom, and then apparently one of the friends poisoned her drink, bro. Poison. And I guess there was this guy and he was a little bit drunk, but she was walking back from the bathroom and he caught her and he said, hey, don't drink the drink, your friend put something in it, right? And then I guess the friends are there and they're hearing what's happening, and the friend is like, absolutely not, like, da 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 da, and she like curses him out, or, you know, yells at him, and then the friends are like, well, if there's nothing wrong with the drink, you drink it. And then this bitch is silent, obvi. And then apparently they basically like try to force her to drink it, to the point where she has to like fight them off and be like, actually, yeah, I did poison her, and I'm so mad that she always gets all the jobs and all of the good things and yada yada yada. I'm just floored, like, the lengths people will go through to like see you fail and to like aid in your demise. All of this to say that, like, you really do have to watch the reactions of your friends when good things happen to you to see who is secretly like hating on you and who is genuinely happy and there to celebrate your win. And I think it's one thing, I think we've all been there before when we've been like maybe jealous of seeing somebody else's successes because we feel like we're not in the place that we should be and they're like ahead of us. I think that's like definitely a human trait. But to go as far as poisoning your friend, you're willing to risk jail time because a homegirl got a good job? Like, are you dumb or are you stupid? Please make sure you're paying attention. Please make sure that you're not giving people the benefit of the doubt who have never earned that benefit of the doubt. When you see people copying you, that sometimes means that they want to be you. Not every time, don't get a big head, but like, there are sometimes people that really will copy everything you do because they want to be you and because they may be jealous of you and they may want everything you have. And when I mean they want everything you have, I mean everything you specifically have. So you need to watch out, because people will steal your boyfriends, people will steal your jobs, people will try to steal your family, your friends, everything, your house. So please be careful, please be vigilant, and make sure that you know who you can and cannot share your wins with, because people are really rooting for your downfall.
No, because did y'all see that TikTok where that girl was like, how come the people with the nastiest, rudest attitudes have the biggest friend groups? And then the other girl stitched it and she was like, it's because they're all the same, all their morals are messed up, they all have the same ideas, values, whatever the case may be, and they all can sit and hang together like misery loves company type situation.
Those people have the biggest friend.
It's because they're all the same. If you're actually a nice person, you probably have less friends because you can't tolerate nonsense, you can't tolerate disrespect, you don't like disrespecting people, you won't stand for it when it happens to other people, but those people can 100% stand for it for each other because they're all the same.
I want to talk about that. I be complaining to my man like, babe, I just want some friends. Like, I just want some genuine people like me. I want to hang around girls that love Jesus, that like entrepreneurship, that won't cheat on their spouses or their partners, that don't like want to down talk other women. I want those kind of friends. And the more and more mature I get, the more and more I realize that a lot of people cannot live up to those values because a lot of people would rather live their lives in misery. And it's really, really, really unfortunate. But the reality is, I think I'm too positive for some people. Like, I've been in friend groups before where girls will literally pull up girls on Instagram, especially where I'm from. I'm from Philly. This is what Philly girls do. This they thing. This they jam. It's like a mean girl culture here. They will literally sit on Instagram, pull up girls' profiles, send girls pictures. And I've been in these groups, so I know what they do. I've had these conversations with girls before. They'll pull up girls' Instagrams and talk about them. Look at her outfit. She dating this drug dealer. She messing with this person to get these Givenchy boots. She got this Chanel purse from so-and-so baby dad. All day long will like down talk other women, will do like nasty conniving things like, oh, and it's like a thing for them to like sleep with each other's like boyfriends or the guys that they're talking to, and then go smile in the face with the girl. Like, it's just weird. If you my friend, I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong, or I'm probably not gonna talk to you anymore, and that's why I can't have friends. I have to find people that have values and that have morals, that actually care about other people, that are genuine, that are kind, that love God, that stand for something. And the reality is, not that many people exist. Like, have you ever read TikTok or Instagram comments? But people would rather look at the negative parts of life and look at the negative aspects of life than draw towards the positive. And I'm not like that. So if that means that I can't really have any friends, I guess I'm okay with that. I got my man, I got my sisters. That's fine with me. I know God will bless me with them when the time comes.
You know who scare me? Stingy people. People who are like frugal with money. They scare me. Lord knows what they're capable of. I remember about a year ago now, a few of my friends went camping. Hopefully they've forgotten this by now because I don't want them realizing I'm talking about them. And one of my friends put like a $2 item in our like grocery shopping, right? And one of my other friends grabs it out of the group shop and goes, you can buy that separately. It was $2. It would have come to 50 cents extra each. That if you're capable of that, what else are you capable of? And Lord knows people like that always buy themselves so much shit. They spend so much money on themselves, but they're not willing to spend nothing on nobody. Very scary, very.
So if y'all don't know, I have two dimples. I have one right here in my chin and I have one right here. When I was in middle school, there was this teacher that came up to me and this girl who I was friends with at the time, and she was like, girl, you are so pretty. Your melanin is popping. You're so pretty. Girl, let me tell you something. Whatever you do, don't mark up your body because you could be a model. I should have listened to that and not marked up my body. But she was like, girl, people will pay for them dimples you got. You hear me? So at this time, I was born with the dimple, so I'm already used to having dimple compliments, so I'm not really tripping over it. So fast forward, I'm at this friend house, we on MySpace. I take a picture. Now, it was very rare that I would take pictures smiling because I was insecure about myself back then. So I take a picture, and on the picture, my dimple is standing out real deep because whenever I smile or laugh, my dimple tends to show real deep. And I asked this friend, I was like, girl, I like this picture. You like this picture? Because I'm about to post it on my MySpace. She was like, no, I don't like that picture. So I'm like, what's wrong with it? She was like, I don't know. I don't like your dimple. It just looks so weird to me. And she was like, the one in your chin is ugly. It look like a booty chin. So I ended up not posting the picture. Not only did I end up not posting the picture, but when I would wear jackets, I would zip the jackets all the way up like to my chin to cover it because it kind of insulted me. I kind of felt some type of way. And then I started to believe that it was like ugly, like a booty chin. Over the years, of course, I got over it. I really didn't too much care about it no more, but sometimes I would still be insecure about it. Fast forward now. I saw this girl the other day. Mama every bit of 600 pounds, no kids, no husband, no career, nothing. Not an ugly girl, but you can tell them insecurities kicked her ass for a long time. Somebody left a comment on like one of my videos, recent videos, and was like, girl, you tried so hard to show us that dimple. I said, no, you're just jealous, baby. And she coming back and she said, actually I am because it's really cute. I said all that to say, whatever you do in life, do you. People will literally project their insecurities on you. Not only would they project their insecurities on you, they will make you feel less than for something that you got that they actually want. I know we all done been around somebody or showed somebody a look or showed somebody a shoe or showed somebody a hairdo that we wanted and they ain't liked it. Next thing you know, they got it. Be happy with you. Mother, what they talking about.
Let's talk about those friends who copy everything you do down to the T. Let's talk about those friends it's beneficial to be your friend. Let's talk about those friends if you going through something and your so-called friend gonna make a tweet on Twitter and be like, oh, it could never be me doing this or doing that, and it's referring to your situation. Y'all don't be real friends. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about how y'all be befriending bitches y'all look up to make yourself feel better and do weird shit to them. Let's talk about how y'all will repost somebody else's picture before you even repost your own friend picture. Cause you don't want nobody else to, like men, y'all be so boy crazy. You won't repost your friend picture cause you so scared of other men on your page gonna go for, all that. Y'all, this shit is getting weird and crazy and scary out here. And you know what? It's just, y'all gotta do better. Y'all have to be better people for y'allself. Not even just better friends. Y'all gotta be better for y'allself.
So let me tell y'all about a time when my friend scammed me out of $676.86. So, mind you, me and my friend, we had been friends for like 6-7 years, right? So, I knew this girl. We've been on trips before, never had no problems, right? But as of lately, I just start noticing things about her, but I just never said nothing. So, I was already going on a trip. If you know me, you know I travel solo by myself all the time, but she wants to come. So during this summer, we was gonna country hop. So the first place we went to Greece, right? And so we had got into it in Greece. She was mad. She was saying she was gonna leave. I'm like, okay, didn't care. We made up in Greece. That should have been the first red flag. So then we kind of living on the edge. So we find $100 flight to Egypt. We like, why not? It's $100. She always wanted to go there, and it's $100. Why not? So we go to Egypt. Y'all would not understand. So we get to Egypt, right? She getting on my last nerves. And so she has, I think at the time her daughter was 14 or 15. Why does this girl tell me, I feel like you should pay more because you don't got no kids? Why should I have to pay more for you because you laid on your back and had a child 14 years ago?
That's a fact.
Like, what sense does that make? Because she told me she had spent too much money in Greece and went over her budget. What does that have to do with me?
You say you right.
Like, I am confused. Mind you, you older than me and you got a kid. You mean to tell me you not responsible with your funds? Like, you should never came on a abroad trip if you didn't have the funds.
That's a fact.
So then, I'm like, what? Like, I'm looking like, what? Okay, so then she was like, because my other friend, men be giving her money all the time, so she pay all the time, and I don't gotta pay because men don't be giving me money like that all the time.
What?
That's why you have a job. That's why you work. I'm confused. What, you need to go on Triple Hoodie, because they ain't got nothing to do with me. Why should I be having to pay for you because I don't have a kid? Like, make it make sense. Then she ruined like my whole Egypt experience, like to the point where I gotta go back to experience it again. So our last day there, I had a plan of what I was gonna do because I was gonna leave her. I had a full itinerary of stuff I was gonna do that she didn't know about. So that morning I had felt kind of sick, so I'm in the bathroom. She was like, oh, are we gonna buy tickets or whatever? I'm like, yeah, just, yeah. So then before I'm about to leave to go start my day, so I'm like, okay, this is a ticket we can buy, so and so. So I buy my ticket, boom. So when she tried to buy her ticket, for whatever reason, her card wasn't going through. So no, when she tried to buy the ticket, the flight I bought was sold out, which in the inside I was kind of happy because I was ready to leave her. So mind you, this 34-year-old woman acting like she can't buy tickets. So every time she try to buy a ticket, it's not going through. I'm like, you need to call your bank. She's steady not calling her bank. So then she asks me, she was like, well, can you just buy the ticket on your card?
What?
And I'm going to call my bank and see what's wrong. Because every time I try to buy a card, the prices just keep getting higher and higher. And they selling out or whatever. I'm like, okay.
It's genius.
So then I buy the thing. She called her bank. Y'all, why she locked her card? They tell her the card locked. She like, oh, my card locked. Girl, you knew your card was locked because in order to lock your card, you have to do it manually. Woo! So I tell her, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you can zip me my money for the ticket. So why she was like, well, what about if I give you half of the money for the ticket and you just file a claim with your bank? What? You want me to file a fraud claim on my bank? Because you just tricked me into buying your ticket because you put a lock on your card.
Look, when it all boils down in these times, people don't even know what a good friend is. We see a lot of people in entertainment just pointing out, this is my friend, that's my friend. But the truth is, a lot of people, they're not really good with friendships, commitment ships, relationships, all the ships, man. They need help with all the ships. If you have a good friend or a best friend, you should really be happy and be proud and grateful for the people that surround you and surround you with that love, because a lot of people don't have that. They have everything else, but they don't have the things that really are meaningful to having a great and a long-lasting friendship. So until next time, it's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel.